Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Frostpunk. A YouTuber by the name of Jacob Geller featured this in one of his videos. Check him out if you'd like to. He's got some great videos, and I saw the game and I was immediately interested. And I'm also looking for something to play while I currently have COVID. And my throat is kind of messed up. If you've watched my channel before, you know this isn't how I normally sound. But I'm trying to give my I'm trying to give my throat a break because of all the coughing I've been doing. Coughing seems to be my only symptom for COVID-19, but it's what I'm dealing with, and so to give my throat a break and to just be able to be mellow, and this game looks really fun, really cool, and so I'm looking forward to it. It's a society survival game from what I understand. And you see, we have Anne Desmond, 37, London refugee, medical helper, and Mother to Claire. When I went to settings to turn down the audio because it's crazy loud, Claire Desmond is 12, working kid, dreaming about sun and food. This is so powerful. We're gonna put the temperature scale in Fahrenheit because I'm an American pleb who doesn't do super well with Celsius. But you know what? Actually, Celsius is 9/5 plus 32. I could do Celsius, but let's do Fahrenheit. And let's go to a new home. When there's no food, people will become hungry, then starving, and then they'll die. This is going to be really cool, I think. I'm going in completely blind, so from what I hear, it's a pretty difficult game. We will probably not succeed our first time around. You'll have to forgive my throat for this. I might cough here and there.
No horizon in sight.
Alright, let's listen.
The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step.
This is epic.
We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
The last city on Earth. What an epic idea for a game. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. It's kind of like their own apocalypse while I'm working through my own epidemic here. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay. Oh, jeez, the time moves really fast. Can I pause that? Hold up. Let me familiarize myself with what I'm looking at here. Stockpile 200 coal, turn the generator on. Generator's the heart of the city. That is definitely an epic thing right there. Heats a circular zone around it and powers all steam hubs connected to it. If it shuts down, all heat zones disappear after a few hours. 6 coal to turn this steam level on. Steam level 1. +1 temperature in all heat zones. 100% coal consumption. Okay. 50 unemployed. 50 idle workers. 15 idle engineers. Prohibited from enacting the 15 children. Okay. So we have 80 people here. We have 80 homeless. 10. Space heating level 1. A thinly insulated shelter for 10 people to sleep in. It's -4 Fahrenheit. That could be worse, but it's definitely not ideal. 0 food, 100 raw food. 1 steam core, 10 steel, 30 wood, no coal. What are we looking at here? That's an iron ore deposit, okay. Coal pile. Okay, we have a lot of coal near the generator, that's good. Coal deposit. Excellent. Steel wreckage. Alright, it looks like we do have a lot of resources here. Is this circle going to be our everything here? It is blocked from the... I see. Because the wind will go over the top. There's not going to be much wind inside. That's smart. I like that. Okay, let's stockpile some coal then. Coal pile. There's... Like, workforce will extract coal. Does that mean there's 500 coal there? Yeah. Okay. Let's send 15 to that. 15 to this. 18 an hour. Okay. 15 to that coal pile. And then I'll leave 5 just in case we need them for something else. I'm not sure what the engineers are going to be for. Let's go ahead and hit play for a second. Oh, look at all our people here. So these are our people. This is literally what we have. Stockpiles and a generator. We have no homes at all or anything. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Book of Laws. Find ways to battle hunger, sickness, and apathy. Adaptation. Fighting arena. Soup, food additives. Radical treatment, sustain life. Cemetery, corpse disposal. Child labor, safe jobs, child shelters. Oh, man. Emergency shift. I could see us doing child labor, safe jobs. I want this city to be as moral as I can, but it is a time of survival, which means kids should be helping in a moderate way. You know, they should contribute, but still have time to become who they're going to become. Like, safe jobs, child labor is the same as going to school, just a little more physical than mental. I don't think we'll go any further. No, like, child labor, all jobs, I don't think we'll ever do that. But safe jobs, I could see us doing. Children can work in safe workplaces, can be injured in accidents. That's not good, actually. Permanent hope bonus. Hope will rise. You'll have to build a child shelter. Hope will fall slightly. Okay. Children can work in safe workplaces. Emergency shift. Force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Using the emergency shift will raise discontent. Discontent will raise slightly. Fair enough. These are all things we can sign. Okay, these are things we can do right now. Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. This guy looks like he'd mess you up. Fighting arena evening bouts will reduce discontent. You'll have to build a fighting arena. Sawdust meal available in cookhouses. We can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. Yeah, why would we do that? We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. Okay. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly, eating soup will cause discontent. So you can feed more people, but people don't like it. We'll try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputations. After introducing this law, another one came. Okay. The gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. About 30% of the gravely ill treated medical posts will be left as amputees. Discontent will rise slightly. Sustain life. We can't cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputations with radical treatment. Oh. Are these mutually exclusive? Like you go down one or the other? Gravely ill will be kept alive, but untreated in medical posts. Hope rise slightly. No, that sounds awful. Radical treatment is definitely better. Don't keep people alive just to keep them alive. Cemetery. We will establish a burial ground so we can lay our dead to rest, dignity, and respect. Hope goes up. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. That's good. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. You'll have to establish a cemetery. We'll keep dead bodies out of the heat zone and cover them with snow. The cold will halt their decay. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. That's weird. You have to dig a snow pit. Hope will fall. Discontent will rise. That's a tough one, actually. Engineer apprentices and medic apprentices. Child labor safe jobs. Man, this is tough. I'm not sure. We'll look at this when it gives us the tutorial, so to speak, for it. Unless it's just not going to. You can move the camera with your mouse while holding the right mouse button. You can also use the WASD keys or just move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. To zoom in and out, use the mouse wheel. Yeah, Q and E rotates. Okay, got it. Is that it? That's all you're gonna give me right now? Fight the cold, turn the generator on, stockpile some coal. Okay. Are people already working? How do we already have coal? They work fast. People are content. Hope is looking okay, I think. What is economy? Oh boy. Coal gain is 540 a day right now, the way things are. That's nice. Wood crates, steel wreckage. Health status. Okay. Let's put 2 people. No, I don't want to put a small amount of people anywhere, really. Let's go here and go down to 10, I suppose. And then we can hit the other coal deposits with 10 people as well. And that way we have an even spread across all the locations. There we go. Getting coal as much as we can here. Oh, there are other categories. Basic medical station with 5 beds, treats the most common ailments. Turns raw foodstuff into nutritious meals. 1 unit of raw food is used to prepare 2 standard food rations. Okay. Hunters based here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track their prey in the frozen wasteland. They provide up to 15 raw food per day. Okay. Extends our storage capacity for a chosen resource. I don't think we need any more storage capacity for a while. People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. And then a workshop. A lab equipped with everything an engineer needs to develop designs for various buildings, technologies, and improvements. Oh my god, this is so much to see. This is so much to look at. Perhaps we should have tents here. That's our stockpile. We do have some wood. Let's go ahead and put tents on both sides here. And then we'll stop building tents for now, because I'm not sure we're doing the right thing. Alright, so that'll be happening. Let's let it play for a little here. We gotta fix the homeless problem and get some coal together. We're gonna need wood too, aren't we? Wood crates. Can we put engineers on that? Might as well have the engineers do something, right? Look at them just plow a path. Wow. We're getting coal pretty quickly, though. It's only been a couple hours. We're already almost halfway to the 200. Day 1. Temperature will drop significantly 2 levels. Oh, go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is giving us little markers here. Somewhere in Day 4, the temperature is going to drop 2 levels. That sounds really rough. Okay. Looks like we're getting about 4 an hour over there with the wood. These guys just... Are these the kids just playing? That's funny. Okay, let's turn the generator on. Steam level 1. Generators come to life. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food? There will be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Okay. It's noon. So we need a cookhouse, but we need 20 wood, which we don't have because I went and built other stuff. Damn. Let's take a look here. Let's do no workers there. And get wood here. And maybe we're going to need steel soon, so let's also get rid of one of these coal deposit workers and work on getting steel here as well. That way we have 3 on coal, 2 on wood, and 1 on steel. I think that's a decent spread. Let's go with that for now. Build a hunter's hut or a hothouse? Build a cookhouse. Okay. Is that how long until it requires more steam? Okay, we do have enough wood now. Let's go ahead and build a cookhouse. And then we're also going to need a hunter's hut, which is another 20 wood. Okay. These resources are going to be what drive us forward, and we need to be ready for this. We have 60 homeless, so we're still working on that as well. So these tents can give home to 10 people. It seems a little low, but that's alright. Look at the... I kind of love the design of these places. They look really cool. That is really cool. And they just get there and they start working with stuff. Alright, and then we can build the hunter's hut right next to the cookhouse, because that just makes sense. We are definitely out of wood. I think we're about to use 6 more coal here. I believe that's what this timer is. Let's see. Go down by 6. Word of advice, workers needed. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is put our children to work. Open the book of laws. Hope will fall slightly. Child workers can be injured in accidents. That would really suck. Children can work in safe workplaces. I still think this is the right call. I think safe workplaces is where they should be. Not all jobs, but safe jobs. Children can now be employed in safe workplaces.
New law is signed.
Kids should be learning, not working. Surely we can find a way to educate some of them. Yes, we can. Discontent, lack of shelter. Okay, we're working on it. Speaking of, let's work on that. Tents. Put 2 new tents in right there. Where do we want the kids working? Maybe at the wood crates. That'll work. I realize, yeah, controversial law. I understand. But we'll be able to do apprentices, I believe. Here. This should be able to get us those that can learn to be medic or to build. For those that are smart. That should work out just fine. Okay, hold up.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Nobody was working on building them. I see. Alright, so people on normal work shifts are free to see to their needs. Free time. Okay. We do need to get building. Let's build more tents. We're gonna be just shy of enough tents here. We're gonna have to go through tonight without having enough tents for everybody. This generator right here is our lifeblood. I love it. That is so cool. As long as we keep coal in that sucker, we'll be able to make it. Wow, it's eating up 144 a day right now. Wow. I think 144 a day is what it's eating up. That's actually a lot of coal. Alright, hold up. This is built, but it's inoperative, right? The cookhouse. Well, let's get workers off of this stuff then. We'll take more people off the coal jobs. We'll have 5 people in this cookhouse. And then soon we can get 5 people working in the hunter's hut. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. We'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Okay. Build a workshop, build the beacon, rescue survivors. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we got a lot actually. Okay. Resource management is crucial to the city's survival. You need coal to power the generator. Wood and steel are necessary for construction and research. Steam cores are a key part of advanced buildings. Raw food is used to prepare food food rations in the cookhouse. Later in the game, more resource types may appear. Okay. Most buildings require you to assign people to work there. Certain buildings only employ engineers, and others only employ workers. To assign people to work, click on a workplace, use the assignment panel. Temperature. The temperature inside a building depends on the power setting of the generator. The building is in a heat zone. That building's insulation and the conditions outside. There are 6 temperature levels. Comfortable, livable, chilly, cold, very cold, freezing. Keeping homes and workplaces as warm as possible helps prevent people from falling ill. Some workplaces might become inoperative if the temperature falls too low. Okay. So we need to keep the workplaces warm too. You can, yeah, we know about controlling time. Construction. Use the construction menu. We know that. Buildings inside. The heat's only people who are not currently at work can build structures. That's what I missed. Buildings inside the heat zone are warmer and provide better living and work conditions. To make the best use of heat zones, buildings are placed on a radial grid. All buildings must be connected to the generator by a street in order to function. The generator is the heart of the city and the only source of heat in this frozen hole. You should turn it on as soon as you stockpile enough coal, of course. The generator heats a circular zone around it, consuming at least 6 units of coal per hour. Okay, so it is per hour. That does mean 144 a day. Yep. You can research generator upgrades that raise the heat output, expand the heat zone, and reduce coal usage. Food and hunger. Cookhouse prepares meals for people. It produces 2 food rations for 1 unit of raw food. Raw food is provided by hunters in hothouses and is sometimes found by scouts during their exploration. When there are no food rations to be had, people will start eating raw food. Okay, so hothouses provide more raw food per day than hunters' huts. Cookhouse makes 1 raw food into 2 food rations. Okay, hunters. Hunters leave the city to hunt in Frostland for food. They work from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. Initially, they bring up to 15 units of raw food from each hunt. Research upgrades significantly increase hunt yield. Okay. Alright. We're down to 30 homeless people. Here's our people right here. The mess hall. I love it. Yeah, it looks cold out here. Workshop is going to take what from us? 15 wood and 5 steel. But we have plenty of steel. But we are lacking in wood. There go the hunters. The temperature overlay. So the workplaces are really cold. But everything in this circle right here is either comfortable or livable. It's livable outside and comfortable in the buildings, so that's great. That's really good. We're doing okay on that. Illness and healthcare. Cold homes or workplaces cause people to get sick. Without proper care, they can become gravely ill and might die. The sick can be treated in medical posts, but the gravely ill need an infirmary to be treated. Until you build one, you can save their lives by signing one of 2 laws. The radical treatment law allows you to... The radical treatment law allows you to treat the gravely ill in medical posts, but some of them will be left as amputees. Sustained life law allows you to keep the gravely ill alive but untreated in medical posts or care houses indefinitely. The radical treatment is probably the play, yeah. The sick can be treated safely, gravely ill can receive radical treatment. How long until we can do another law? 9 hours? Okay. Clint Hill, very low risk of falling ill. Okay. Doesn't have any shelter for the night and before sleep on the ground. Yeah, that's not ideal. There he is. Yeah, all these people sleeping on the ground instead of in tents. That is rough. But there's nothing we can do. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. So let's go ahead and try speeding up, see how fast that gets. That gets very fast. Yeah, okay. Well, now we know. Yeah. Close at this time of day. From 8 to 8 to 18, they're making food, okay. That'll be good for tomorrow, because we're going to need food ASAP. We have the full 5 workers here. Okay, it is day 2. Temperature will rise 1 level on day 6. That's good. So wait, this is going to stay cold from 4 to 6 by 2 levels? Yikes. By 2 levels, too. That means... Do these comfortables become chilly? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and get to 6 a.m. here. Let's get to work. We can't let up now. Jasper Ellis. Oh, is it 5 that they start? No, it's 8 to 18. So another night that has to count for something. Okay. Day-night cycle. City wakes up at about 6 o'clock. People have some free time until the work shift starts at 8. Okay, fair enough. Free time. That makes sense. Unless there's construction work to do. After they finish their shift at 18, at 6 o'clock, they are free to help with construction again, which can keep them up well past midnight. You can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign certain laws. I think when it's survival time, 10-hour work shift is plenty. I would not want to do more than 10. Otherwise, what's the point in living if you have to work the whole time? So we'll keep the 10-hour workday. I think that's the right call here. 3 hours to sign a new law. Fair enough. Okay, the city kind of comes to life here at 6 o'clock. The city. That's a generous name for what we have here. And we'll go ahead and get started at 8 o'clock. And I think this is a good time to actually call it a first episode. I'm going to go right back to playing again, but I don't want to record videos that are too long. So yeah, it'll be day 2 right here. The second work day is about to start up, and that's where we'll start next time. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for joining me in Frostpunk, and for, if you're still here, forgiving me for my coughs and for dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. It means a lot. Thank you all. I'll see you next time.